As expected, US President Donald Trump's market-hammering 26% tariffs on India came into effect on Wednesday, with the stock market opening in the red amid concerns of a global trade war. With markets in a free fall since Trump's reciprocal tariffs announcement last week, the Union Cabinet will hold a crucial meeting on Wednesday to strategize on ways to minimize the impact. One upside for India is that semiconductors, copper and pharmaceutical have been exempt from the US tariffs. India, which has been called a big abuser of trade ties repeatedly by Trump, supplies nearly half all generic medicines in the US. However, exports in key sectors like auto parts, gems and jewelry will take a hit. Sources said that the government was in touch with exporters to minimize the impact of tariffs. So far, the government has adopted a cautious approach to the issue, with sources saying that India was unlikely to impose counter tariffs on the US. Instead, the government is actively working on the US-India trade deal that was announced during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's US visit earlier this year. In March, the two nations agreed to the terms of reference for bilateral trade agreement. As per the official, the government was banking on a clause in the US executive order that offers respite to countries who take significant steps to remedy non-reciprocal trade agreements. In fact, at the heart of Trump's move in his argument that nations impose unfair levies on US exports while enjoying preferential access to the American market. India has already lowered tariffs on US bourbon whiskey and Harley-Davidson motorbikes. It has also dropped a tax on digital services known as Google tax that affected US tech giants in an attempt to win over Trump. Apparently, experts also pointed out that the sweeping tariffs announced by Trump would affect rival exporters more, providing India with opportunities. India's Asian peer like China 34%, Vietnam 46% and Indonesia 32% have been hit by higher tariffs. With markets in a free fall since Donald Trump's reciprocal tariff announcement, the Union Cabinet to hold a crucial meeting on Wednesday to strategize on ways to minimize the impact.